The Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents and fans who work together to build team and community spirit. They believe it takes parents, as well as community support and commitment for team success, both on and off the field or court. You can be a member of the Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club. Contact Carissa Olson or Dave Knutsvig for more information.
Hi, this is Reagan Baszler from Hillsborough High School. Work hard at everything you do in life: school, work, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick to you in the future. It also helps you to be a good role model to the younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Ryan Opdahl of Farmers Union Insurance Hillsborough. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Rich Gerke or I at our Hillsborough office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777 or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Ryan Opdahl of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Well, hello everyone, and a pleasant good evening to you wherever you are. We hope that you are staying warm here among these frigid conditions going on here now in the middle of December here from the Hillsborough Event Center. It's North Dakota Class B Region 2 basketball action coming your way tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. It's the Hillsborough Central Valley Burros in their Hillsborough debut, looking to continue their unbeaten start to the regular season, going up against the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans, who picked up a big road victory last Friday night, a region road victory. It is the Burros and the Titans coming up on YourLiveEvent.com. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show, and it continues next.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsborough. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsborough. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsborough, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsborough.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Reed Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsborough. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
Hillsborough Lumber is now accepting Hillsborough Christmas Cash. Use Hillsborough Christmas Cash to purchase the items you need to repair or remodel your home. Hillsborough Lumber can and will assist you with all your projects. They have all the building materials, including windows, doors, cabinets, flooring products, and they'll help you from start to finish to make sure your project is a great experience. If you're finishing up a project before winter or just wanting to get it started now, I'm suggesting you visit with Hillsborough Lumber, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Hillsborough Lumber now accepting Hillsborough Christmas Cash.
Back here, Brady Siebel's with you, along with Keith Meyer, our board hop and cameraman. Also, Mason Richter getting some training in here today, learning from the maestro, Keith Meyer, as well as, of course, our executive producer in Mark Forseth. It's time now for our pregame coaches' comments. First, we'll talk with head coach for Drayton Valley Edinburgh, Wayne Stegman. Pregame coaches' comments, talking with Wayne Stegman, the head coach for Drayton Valley Edinburgh. And, Coach, off to a 1-1 start this season. What are you seeing from your girls?
Well, we're just trying to get going here a little bit, trying to get in sync, get a little bit of team chemistry, see where we're at. We certainly have a long way to go. Can't tell much off the first two, but we've certainly seen places where we need a lot more work.
Yeah, lost your first game there, but came back a big region victory in overtime against Cavalier to end the week.
Yeah, we had a big win Friday night. I think we were down 13 at halftime, and we're able to scramble and work our way back in and get the W. So that's always a positive.
Yeah, you talked about how you're still kind of trying to build a little bit with your team. What's it that you've been working on in practice here so far, trying to build that with them?
Well, on the offensive end, trying to get the ball to move a little bit quicker. Otherwise, it seems like it stalls in places. Defensively, basically playing away from the ball. Our help defense needs a lot of work.
Well, talk about your opponent here, Hillsborough Central Valley.
Well, they have way more size than we do with the two big post girls, the Brecken girl and the Magnuson girl. Their guards are quick. The Forseth girl's a good shooter. We've seen a lot of them in the last couple of years. We lost to them last year in the regional play-ins. So we're pretty familiar with them. They're physical. And so in order to handle their physicality, we're going to have to be able to box out hard, set big screens against their man defense, and be able to maintain our own space.
Give me a key to the game here to pick up a W.
I think a key is going to be able to be handling the ball under pressure, getting good quality shots on the offensive end for us, and the defensive end is going to be to keep those bigs off the boards. That'll be number one concern.
All right, Coach, thanks so much for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you much.
That was the head coach for Drayton Valley Edinburgh joining us on our pregame coaches comments. Take a break, then we'll talk with head coach Tony Tormson coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, Broadband Voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
It takes a lot of grit to be a farmer. The workday isn't defined by the number of hours you work, but by the work you do in those hours. And the job isn't done unless it pays off when the combines roll. So when the work gets tough and the work days get long, count on Golden Harvest to deliver strong genetics, local know-how, and a dedication to service. Contact Tim Cazzette, your local seed advisor, at 701-430-0877 and start seeing your hard work pay off.
Don't forget to subscribe to Your Live Event by clicking on the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner on YouTube and click the notification bell so you'll be notified about every new video. Thanks for watching and listening to YourLiveEvent.com, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. For more high school sports and information, visit rjbroadcasting.com sports scores and schedules page.
There's a lot to love about Hillsborough, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsborough embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsborough invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsborough. Visit hillsborough-nd.com to learn more about Hillsborough, a small town with big opportunity.
Brady Sievel's back with you on the Irie Insurance pregame show. It's time now to talk with the head coach for Hillsborough Central Valley, Tony Tormson. Pregame coaches comments, yourliveevent.com, talking with the head coach for Hillsborough Central Valley, Tony Tormson. And coach, after 1 week of season, 2 games, 2 wins.
Yeah, I mean, you can't ask for a better start than that, right? So, a couple non-region games to start out, but those are always nice. You kind of get a gauge of where you stand as a team and some of your strengths and weaknesses. So this is the way we wanted to start, and now tonight, obviously with region play, we got to make sure we come out and we're ready to roll.
So if you could, has the intensity maybe even ramped up a little bit more now with it being in region competition?
Yeah, we in practice yesterday, we only had the one practice then since our last game, so we talked about the importance of coming out strong, not overlooking anybody. Drayton Valley Edinburgh played a couple games, and they've put up some points themselves, so it's a team that can score, and we want to be able to come out and play some good defense and try to set the tone early.
Yeah, talking with the head coach for Drayton Valley Edinburgh, as well as just looking at the roster, definitely a size advantage here for your girls. Is that what you're going to hope to use to your advantage there in the post game?
Yeah, we want to. I think a lot of our games we're going to have that advantage, but then what we got to look at. What are some of the other things? Are we going to be? Is the other team going to be quicker then? If we got a size down low, are they going to be quicker? Do we have to worry about that in some other areas? So, there's all kinds of different things you have to look at. But as far as us trying to take advantage of that, we got some good post players that we hope can score some points for us and grab some boards.
Now, you've been almost plagued over by the tournament bug there here the last couple games. I mean, you're still working on hoping that improves tonight as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then if you would give us a little key to the game here for your team.
I think, you never know for sure what the other team's going to do, but Coach Stegman traditionally plays a lot of zones, so I think just being ready, being patient, if that is what happens, be patient on offense, move the ball around, try to get a good shot, and then making sure, I think his teams also are traditionally pretty good rebounding teams too, no matter what size they are, so trying to limit second chance points and keep the team off the boards. I think those will be some big keys.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, good. Tony Tormson joining us on our pregame coaches comments. Stick around, more of the Irie Insurance pregame coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, this is Isaac Whitley, a student athlete at Hillsborough High School. I urge everyone to show good sportsmanship both on and off the field or court. Show respect for the other players, coaches, referees, and fans too. By doing so, it shows class and respect for the game. Thank you, and once again, I encourage us to all show good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsborough. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsborough office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hi, this is Caitlin Ensign, student athlete at Central Valley High School. I urge everyone to show good sportsmanship both on and off the field or court. Show respect for other players, coaches, referees, and fans too. By doing so, it shows class and respect for the game. Thank you, and once again, I encourage all of us to show good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
It's time to get rid of those old energy-wasting appliances for new, efficient appliances from Olson Hardware and Appliances in Hillsborough. Top brand names like LG, Whirlpool, and GE. Stoves, dishwashers, refrigerators, freezers, washers, and dryers. Olson Hardware also services old ones too. Plus, they have all the other hardware one would need for updating plumbing or other tasks around the house or yard. It's all at Olson Hardware and Appliance in Hillsborough. 636-4151. That's 636-4151 for Olson Hardware and Appliance.
Ray Seals back with you here, along with Keith Meyer, as well as Mason Richter, getting some training in here as well. Learning from the maestro, as we like to call him there, Keith Meyer. Time now for our keys to the game here. Keys to the game first for Drayton Valley Edinburgh in talking with their head coach. Got to play a strong, tough defense here tonight, not give Hillsborough Central Valley many good opportunities to score the basketball. Very undersized compared to the Burros there, so you got to play strong defense. Maybe even admit that you might give up some post scoring, but try to limit it one outside. Do not let a three-point ball beat you. Make it them go inside. 2-point, maybe hope for a couple of missed shots. And for Hillsborough Central Valley, it's been a theme the last couple of both games to start this season. Just too many turnovers, have not been able to really get their hands on the basketball there. Almost been like it's been filled with butter or grease right there. A lot of passes right in between hands. They cannot afford to do that here as that continues. As we bring in here Keith Meyer as well.
You were spot on with your comments about the inside game. Coach Stegman from DVE, he likes to play zones, and that kind of plays into, that'll be a good strength for them. If they can play different zones, change it up a little bit, that's going to allow them with that zone to collapse around the Hillsborough big girls inside. If I'm DVE, I'm collapsing, I'm shrinking, I'm putting two people around those big girls all the time. Make Hillsborough make the outside shot. Make them prove that they can hit that 15, 17 three-point shot. Hillsborough, on the other hand, Hillsborough Central Valley. I've been doing this how long now?
We'll forgive you on that one.
Yeah. The Burros, they want to do just the opposite. They want to cram that ball in there, get those big girls opportunities inside, and they've got to just catch the ball, turn, and shoot. They don't need to dribble. That just gets them in trouble. With that zone of DVE, they're going to be buzzing around the ball. If they put it on the floor, they'll snatch it and go the other way. So that's what I see coming into the game.
Keith Meyer, join us here on Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll take another quick break. More to come on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Carson Henningsgaard, student athlete at Central Valley High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage to your reputation, and damage to your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 43,000 participants here in North Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Sydney Brecken, student athlete at Hillsborough High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage your reputation, and damage your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
Brady Siebel's here with you. Glad you could join us on YourLiveEvent.com. Hillsborough Central Valley and Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Titans come into this season, or to this game, 1-1 early on in the season. Hillsborough Central Valley is 2-0. Take another quick break. We'll pause for the national anthem. Then we'll come back with the American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups next.
Having money to get your crop in the ground isn't enough. What's your plan? Where do you want to be years down the road? Hello, this is Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. We care about you and your farming operation. We want to help you to be successful. Don't settle for any financial institution. Choose one that understands your current needs and can help you work towards your long-term goals and objectives. We have a long history based in the Red River Valley. We pride ourselves on understanding agriculture, and we'd be honored to be your bank. The Goose River Bank, strong community, member FDIC.
Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia. Looking at your certified seed there with wheat and barley from Nedham Seeds.
We've got a new wheat variety for next year called Trigger, real high-yielding variety from Lima Grain. Pretty excited about that one. And then we'll have our Rebel wheat variety that's been really good quality, decent yields as well. And then we'll have some SY Velda as well. We're going to handle some Pinnacle barley again, so a two-row variety.
Nedham Seeds at Caledonia. Rocky's number is 701-430-1149.
My name is Abby Magnuson from Central Valley High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let your friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This is a message brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Rural life isn't for everyone, but those who know it and love it wouldn't have it any other way. As a farmer-owned cooperative, Ag Country Farm Credit Services supports rural communities in agriculture with reliable, consistent credit financial services, which helps farmers produce more affordable food and encourages long-term investments in rural communities. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, proud to support the communities where we live and work.
Bloomfield Enterprises has your next utility and landscaping trailer. Whether you need to haul your toys or you need to haul your new tractor, Big Tex utility trailers are designed to accommodate a wide variety of cargo, including golf carts, ATVs, lawnmowers, or whatever else you may need to haul, with different models and features available to fit your needs. Call Ben and Tim at 701-430-0877 and get your new trailer from Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Back here with you. It's time now for our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups here on YourLiveEvent.com. First, we'll start out with the starting lineup for the visitors on the scoreboard. Those are the Titans of Drayton Valley Edinburgh. First, a senior guard, 5'3", number 3, Grace Kurtz. A senior forward, 5'5", number 10, Kaylee Pistoric. A junior guard, 5'8", number 11, Megan Lorton. A senior forward, 5'8", number 15, Emily Riley. And a junior forward, 5'9", number 22, Casey Stegman. Also heavily involved in their rotation, a junior forward, 5'8", number 23, Madison Hermanson. Those are your starting lineups for the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans. Head coach is Wayne Stegman. Assistants are Larry and Jacob Larson. Now it's time for the starting lineups for the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley. A senior forwards, 5'9", number 4, Tiffany Kazette. A senior guard, 5'8", number 5, McKenna Bergstrom. A senior forward, 5'11", number 11, Sydney Brecken. A senior guard, 5'7", number 20, Caitlin Ensign. And the center, center standing 6 feet tall, a senior, number 34, Abby Magnuson. Those are your starting lineups for the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley. Head coach is Tony Gatormson. Assistant is Katie Colmus. We talked about Drayton Valley Edinburgh 1-1 on the season. Their first game last Tuesday, a 53-32 loss at Kittson County Central. Came back on Friday, got a region victory on the road in overtime against Cavaliers 66-65. Burros are 2-0 on the young season. Last Tuesday at Oak Grove, a 49-38 victory against the Grovers. And on Friday, a 36-34 victory against Northern Cass. Also, other teams in the region games going on here. Rolla at Cavalier. Grafton is at Haddon Northwood in a region contest, also region contest. Midway Minto is at Larimore. Kittson County Central is at North Border. And the Thompson Tommies are hosting Central Cass. These are other Region 2 basketball matchups here tonight, Tuesday night. The Titans in the road blacks with gray numerals, also gray and silver striping down the sides. Hillsborough Central Valley in the home whites, blue numerals, as well as blue striping down the shorts. So we're ready here for the opening tip-off between Hillsborough Central Valley and Drayton Valley Edinburgh, the Region 2 opener for the Burros. As it will be Sydney Brecken tipping off for the Burros, won by Brecken against Emily Riley for DVE. Ensign over to Bergstrom. They work it around to Brecken. Now to Kazette at the wing. Ensign top of the key inside to Abby Magnuson. Back to Ensign. Three-point shot off the front of the iron. No good. And a whistle, and we'll have an early foul called on the Burros on McKenna Bergstrom. That's her first, team first. Titans open up the court with Grace Kurtz. Gets it to Riley at the elbow. Outside shot, it's good. Casey Stegman with the first bucket of the game. Drayton Valley Edinburgh leads 2-0. Ensign will bring it up the court over to Kazette. Brecken works it back. Bergstrom now to Kazette, right wing. Ensign top of the key. Bergstrom left wing. Back to Ensign. Batted, deflected out of bounds by Megan Lorton, and possession will remain with Hillsborough Central Valley. Inbound to Mengston. She'll fire up a three. That one's no good. Rebounded by the Titans. I'll bring it up court with Kaylee Pastoric. Her first rebound. Guarded by Bergstrom. So over to Stegman. Inside to Riley at the elbow. Over to Lorton. Now back to Kurtz. As an offensive foul is called. Turnover on the Titans, their first. And Hillsborough Central Valley will take over. Foul there on number 10, Kaylee Pastoric.
We had an illegal screen down there on the picking action down on the baseline.
Ensign will bring it up court, across the timeline. Over to Magnuson at the three-point line, drives baseline, puts up a shot off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound, puts it back, no good, and rebounded by Pastoric. As a foul called on the Burros, as Kurtz was driving. The second team foul on Hillsborough Central Valley. As fouls on Bergstrom, that's her second. She'll check out of the game. Corinna Holte will check in for the Burros. Inbound to Kurtz. Kurtz puts up a shot, blocked. Rebound, that one's blocked, and eventually Hillsborough Central Valley will get the rebound with Sydney Brecken. Ensign bringing it up court, guarded by Lorton. Holte. They work it over to Kritzberger. Now back to Ensign, right wing. Holte top of the key to Magnuson. Magnuson drives, puts up the shot. No good, but we'll have a foul called on Drayton Valley Edinburgh on the floor. That'll be their second. As Kaylee Pastoric with the foul. That's her second. So she'll check out. And Madison Hermanson will check in for Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Ensign inbound. Magnuson. Back to Ensign. That one's deflected by Kurtz. It goes out of bounds. Bros will retain possession. 32 on the shot clock. Ensign to inbound. Gets it to Kazette. Kazette driving to the right. Back to Holte. Top of the key over to Ensign. Back to Holte. Kazette. Try to work it into Brecken, but it's stolen away by Kurtz. She'll drive in, and a travel called. Turnover on Drayton Valley Edinburgh, and Hillsborough Central Valley back with it. 5:33 remaining in the first. Holte looking inbound, gets it to Brecken. Right back to Holte. She'll dribble it across half court. Over to Kazette. Back to Holte. Inside Brecken at the free throw line. Over to Kazette inside. Shot's no good. She gets her own rebound. Inside. Brecken from the block. That one's no good. Rebounded by Riley. As Kurtz gets it over to Riley across half court. They work it across. Now over to Hermanson, driving baseline. Pass to Kurtz. Over to Lorton, left wing. It again to Riley. Back to Kurtz. To Riley, three-point shot. That one's blocked by Magnuson and rebounded by Brecken. Girls bring it up the court with Ensign. Get it to Magnuson, baseline, back to Ensign. Work it inside to Brecken. She puts up a shot. That one's no good. Rebound by Kazette. She puts it in for two. First bucket of the game for Hillsborough Central Valley as we're tied at 2. As Drayton Valley Edinburgh brought up court by Stegman. To Kurtz, right wing. To Riley, top of the key. Back to Stegman. She drives inside. Blocked by Brecken. She gets the rebound. Outlet is to Ensign. Ensign will work it up court. Pass to Holte. Drive inside. Pick up the dribble. Gets it back out to Ensign. Back to Holte. Back to Ensign. Kazette, top of the key. Inside Magnuson. Back to Kazette. She'll put up a shot. No good. Holte with the rebound. And she'll put it in for two. Hillsborough Central Valley with their first lead of the game at 4-2. Kurtz brings it across half court. Over to Stegman. Back to Riley at the elbow. Picks up her dribble. Able to find Stegman. She'll put up a shot, and that one's good. Casey Stegman with her second bucket. She's got all four. Holte dribbles it across. Batted around. Still loose. Kurtz takes it. She'll put up the shot. No good, but a foul called on Kazette. That'll be her first. Third on the Burros. And 2 shots.
Borough foul. Number 4, Tiffany Kazette. Her first. Team third.
As Grace Kurtz to attempt 2 free throws. First one is up and good. As the Titans retake a lead 5-4. Kurtz with her second free throw shot. That one's good. 6-4 Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Inbound by Ensign. That one will go out of bounds. Turnover on the Burros. As Drayton Valley Edinburgh will inbound it on the baseline. Madison Hermanson to inbound it. Is it inside? That one's stolen away. Holte with it. She'll dribble it across half court. It's a to Kazette. Back to Holte. To Brecken over to Ensign. She'll put up a 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Brecken. She'll put up a shot. No good. Kazette with the rebound. That shot's no good. Brought ahead by Kurtz. She'll try to go coast to coast. That one is no good off the iron. Rebounded by Magnuson. Rose bring it up court. Magnuson with it just inside the 3-point line. Shot no good. And rebounded by Riley for DVE. Kurtz will bring it up court. Cross the timeline. To Riley. Over to Hermanson, top of the key, back to Kurtz. Kurtz drives. Passes it back to Riley. To Lauren, back to Kurtz. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kurtz dribbles to her left. And she'll launch up a 3. That one is no good. And rebounded by Magnuson. Holte will bring it up across court. It's the pass back from Kazette. Inside Magnuson. She'll work inside and good. Abby Magnuson with her first points of the game. Ties it up at 6. Hertz again to bring it across the half-court line. Over to Hermanson. Pass, that one is saved by Kurtz right along the end line there. Drayden Vandenberg retains possession. As we'll have a whistle. As it's like the shot clock never started. So a little delay there as the shot clock either was reset or never started. So we'll reset here. 6-6 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard with 1:02 remaining in the first quarter. A couple of substitutions. Out is Kazette and Magnuson. And in is Stella Benson as well as Anna Spokley. They'll reset the shot clock to 20 seconds. Inbound is to Riley. Riley gets it inside, and we'll have a foul called. Foul there on Sydney Brecken. That'll be her first. 4th on the Burros.
Number 11, Sydney Brecken, her first.
Hermanson to inbound it. Finds Stegman. She'll put up a shot, no good. Rebound fought for. Retrieved by Hermanson, but then it's stolen away by Brecken. Over to Benson, brings it across half court. They work it inside now, back outside. Holte with it. She'll put up a shot. That one's blocked, still loose. Benson ends up with it and puts up a layup for 2. So Benson, her first bucket as the Burros lead 8-2. Or 8-6, excuse me. Shot clock off, 20 seconds remains in the quarter. Lauren with it, over to Stegman. To Kurtz, right wing. Guarded by Benson. We'll find Stegman, left wing. Cross court pass, that one's too high for Lorton. And Hillsborough Central Valley will have a chance for one final shot with 4 seconds remaining. Inbound to Ensign. Ensign will just dribble out the final couple of seconds that will end quarter number 1. Hillsborough Central Valley with an 8-6 lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Back for quarter number 2 on yourliveevent.com.
My name is Chase Fossum from Hillsborough High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This message brought to you by the Hillsborough High School District.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. At RDK, we specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at RDK. Call RDK Enterprises.
Back here, 8-6, Hillsborough Central Valley leads in quarter number 2, just about ready to get underway. Scoring for the Burros, 4 players with 1 bucket apiece. Corinna Holte, Tiffany Kazette, Stella Benson, and Abby Magnuson. Scoring for the Burros, Casey Stegman with 4 points for DVE. Grace Kurtz with 2, both of them coming on free throws. Titans to inbound the basketball. Hertz will dribble across half court. Guarded by Benson. It's over to Pastoric. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Saved by DVE. Shot up and good. 3-pointer for Casey Stegman. She's got 6. Excuse me, 5. She's got 5. Rose able to get it across half court. Benson with it. Over to Ensign. Tries to get it inside. That one's stolen away by Riley. Turnover on Hillsboro Central Valley. Brought up across half court. Pastoric with it, top of the key. Guarded by Holte. She'll dribble to the right, pick up the dribble. Gets it over to Riley. Stegman back with it, tries to get it inside. That one's stolen away by Anna Spokley. Turnover on the Titans. And across half court, Benson with it, over to Ensign. Try to work it inside to Magnuson. Back to Benson, over to Holte, and she traveled. Brenna Holte on the turnover for the Burros. They trail 9-6 early on here in the second quarter. Brought across by Casey Stegman for DVE. It's it to Riley. Riley dribbles inside. Over to Kurtz. Kurtz with the layup, and good. 2 points for Grace Kurtz. She's got 4, and the Titans lead by 3. Magnuson, shot fake. Steps up, 2-point shot, no good. Rebound by Benson. She'll put it up and is fouled. Shot's no good, but 2 shots upcoming to Stella Benson. Madison Hermanson with the foul called against her. That's her first. First free throw attempt by Benson, up no good. Second free throw upcoming. That one's good. Benson splits a pair of free throws. Burros trail by 2, 11-9. Hertz brings a ball up court. Guarded by Benson. Over to Pastoric, right wing. She'll drive inside. Gets it to Riley. Double teamed. Pass to Pastoric. Tipped out of bounds. DVE will retain possession. 13 remains on the shot clock. Pastoric to inbound for the Titans. Looking for someone. Able to fire it over to Kurtz, top of the key. Go over to the right. To Pastoric, now inside. Riley, she'll put up a shot, no good. And rebounded by Spokley. Holte will bring it across half court. Over to Benson, now inside to Spokley. And she traveled. Another turnover on Hillsboro Central Valley. Inbounds is to Lorden. Just checked in. She'll get it across the half-court line. Over to Kurtz, left wing. Inside Riley. Riley puts up the shot. That one's good. Emily Riley with her first bucket of the game. As Drayton Vandenberg leads by 4. Bergstrom, she drives inside, traveled. Turnover on the Burros. As Spokley and Holte will check out. Tiffany Kazette and Sydney Brecken will check in for the Burros. Stegman will bring it across half court. Guarded by Brecken. To Riley. To Kurtz, she'll drive. Puts up the layup, no good. Rebounded, ends up with Kurtz. She'll back out at. They work it inside to Stegman. She'll fire it back out to Riley. To Kurtz, shot clock at 5. Kurtz, 3-point attempt up, no good. Rebound fought for and ends up with McKenna Bergstrom. They get across the half-court line, pass to Bergstrom. Kazette, Benson. To Brecken, top of the key. Over to Magnuson. She'll drive baseline, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound by Kazette, and a foul called. 2 shots upcoming to Tiffany Kazette. As the foul there called on Madison Hermanson. Gazette with the first shot up and good. For Gazette, she's got 3. More shot upcoming. That one's up, no good. Rebounded by DVE Stegman. Brought up court by Kurtz. She'll drive back out, gets it over to Stegman. They try to fire it inside. No one there, and a turnover on Drayton Valley Edinburgh. However, correction. Say it was touched. Free on the baseline, signal Borough ball. Discussion with one of the other officials said it was tipped by Hillsborough Central Valley. Inbound shot up and good by Emily Riley. She's got 4. Throws the other way. Magnuson drives, puts up the shot, and good. Abby Magnuson, her second bucket. Drayton Valley Edinburgh leads 15-12. Just under 4 minutes left in the first half. Kurtz dribbles right wing. Puts it over to Stegman. Elbow. Guarded by Brecken. As we're going to have a 5-second called. Turnover for the Titans. Possession back to Hillsborough Central Valley with 3:31 remaining. Inbound to Gazette. She'll bring it across half court. Over to Ensign. Ensign tries to get it inside to Brecken. Over to Magnuson of the free throw line. She'll drive in, no good. And rebounded to Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Kurtz with it. He'll drive across half court. Gets it to Riley at the elbow. Over to Stegman, right elbow. To Hermanson. Gets it inside to Kurtz. Back out to Riley. She'll put up a 15-footer, and that one's good. Emily Riley, she's got 6 all this quarter. Burrows the other way. Bergstrom over to Ensign. Inside to Brecken. She'll turn, put up a shot, and good. Sydney Brecken, her first bucket. Kurt springs it across half court. Over to Stegman, back to Riley. It's inside the free throw line. To Lorton. Over to Stegman. She'll put up a shot, no good. But we'll have a foul called and 2 shots upcoming. Foul's on Sydney Brecken. That'll be her second. 5th on the Burros. Ask Stegman to shoot 2 shots. First one up and good. As Drayton Valley Edinburgh takes a 4-point lead. Second shot upcoming. That one no good. Rebounded by Brecken. Rose bringing across half court with Ensign. They work it around to Bergstrom. She'll try to drive inside. Gets it to Magnuson. Turn around and good. Abby Magnuson with the bucket. She's got 6. Out ahead by Kurtz. Guarded by Ensign. Picks up her dribble. Able to find Riley at the baseline. He'll dribble to the left. Picks up the dribble. Finds Kurtz once again. Kurtz over to Lorton. They work it around to Riley. Now to Stegman. Stegman, jumper, no good. Rebound by Magnuson. Earls bringing it across with Bergstrom. Because at top of the key works it over to Ensign. And she traveled. Turnover again on Hillsborough Central Valley. They trail by 2. Minute 10 remaining in the first half. Substitutions for the Burros. Out is Brecken and Bergstrom. And in is Corinna Holte as well as Anna Spokley. Kurtz will bring it across half court. Guarded by Holte. They try to work it inside, and we'll have a foul called on Hillsborough Central Valley. Corinna Holte on the foul. That'll be her first. 6th on the Burros. One more, and the Titans are shooting. Inbound over to Stegman. They get it to Riley. She'll dribble. Puts up the layup. No good. Rebound still loose and ends up with Tiffany Gazette for Hillsborough Central Valley. Holte will bring it across. Gazette fires just inside the three-point line. No good. Magnuson ends up with the rebound. She'll put up the shot. No good, but is fouled, as Magnuson will go to the line for 2 shots.
That's the kind of strong rebounding you want to see from Magnuson. She grabbed that ball, ripped it away from the other defender that was there, and muscled it back up for a second shot and ended up with free throws.
Madison Hermanson, that's her 3rd foul of the first half. Magnuson first shot up and good. Burrows within 1. They can tie it on this free throw. Magnuson shot up. That one's good. Magnuson 2 for 2. She's got 8. Kurtz dribbles it across midcourt. Gets a screen. They work inside, and a foul called on Anna Spokley.
Yeah, Anna's got to decide whether she's going to come all the way around to block the pass in there or stay behind. Right now she's playing halfway around and then sticking that arm in there. She's ending up in foul trouble.
Stegman to shoot the 1-and-1. First shot is up and good. So DVE able to retake a 1-point lead. Second shot upcoming. Shot up and no good. Rebounded by the Burros Magnuson. Burros can hold for the final shot. Magnuson at the free throw line. Shot attempt, she's fouled. And she'll go line for 2. Grace Kurtz there on the foul.
Sometimes a little bit of luck helps. I don't know if there was a huge painful slap on the wrist there, but the point is the defender did take a swipe at the ball and missed, and Magnuson ends up with free throws.
First free throw shot up and good. Burrows back within 1. Sydney Brecken checks out. Anna Spokley checks back in for Hillsborough Central Valley. Magnuson, second shot upcoming. Up and good. Magnuson, she's got 10 now. Kurtz dribbles it across, as we'll have a whistle called.
Got another clock issue, it looks like.
Clock issue there. Jim Murphy, our scoreboard operator.
Well, they'll just go back and start over.
They'll restart it back, 19.5 inbounds. Kurtz back with it. She'll get it across half court. Gets it to Stegman. 3-point shot up and good! 3-point for Emma Kittleson for DVE. Holte puts up the shot at the buzzer. That one's good! Corinna Holte banking the 3. A wild, crazy, but exciting end to the first half as we end it with Hillsborough Central Valley. They lead 23-22 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Halftime report coming up on yourliveevent.com.
362119 or planterdoc.com.
The Hillsborough Cafe welcomes you to stop in, get some great food, whether it's for breakfast, lunch, or just a bakery treat. Be sure to keep up with their daily specials by checking out their Facebook page. And remember, if you're short on time and on the go, get your orders to go from the Hillsborough Cafe. Give them a call at 701-636-2073. They'd love to hear requests for future flavors of the month with the Cupcakes for Lunch program. Just send them an email, text, or let them know the next time you're in at the Hillsborough Cafe. The Hillsborough Cafe is hiring for cooks. Stop in for an application today at the Hillsborough Cafe.
Hi, this is Joey Cameron from Central Valley High School. Work hard at everything you do in life, schoolwork, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick with you in the future. It also helps to be a good role model to younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
The Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents and fans who work together to build team and community spirit. They believe it takes parents, as well as community support and commitment for team success, both on and off the field or court. You can be a member of the Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club. Contact Carissa Olson or Dave Knutsvig for more information.
Hi, this is Reagan Baszler from Hillsborough High School. Work hard at everything you do in life, school, work, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick to you in the future. It also helps you to be a good role model to the younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Ryan Opdahl of Farmers Union Insurance Hillsborough. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Rich Gerke or I at our Hillsborough office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777 or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Ryan Opdahl of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
We've reached halftime here, halfway through from the Hillsborough Event Center, as Hillsborough Central Valley leads 23-22 over Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Hillsborough Central Valley with the 2-point lead after the first quarter, 8-6. And after the second quarter, 23-22, a fast-paced there end to the second quarter, as well as both teams hitting three-pointers within the final 5 seconds of the half. We'll run down our first half stats. First for Drayton Valley Edinburgh, number 3, Grace Kurtz with 4 points. Also has a couple of rebounds. Emily Riley, she has 6 points, all of them coming in the second quarter. Ella Kittleson with 3 points, made the 3 right before the end of the half. And Casey Stegman with 9 points. Free throw wise for Drayton Valley Edinburgh, they are 4 of 6 from the line. First half stats for Hillsborough Central Valley. Corinna Holte with 5, Tiffany Kazette with 3. Sydney Brecken has 2 points, Stella Benson has 3, and Abby Magnuson has 10 points. Free throw wise for Hillsborough Central Valley, they are 6 of 8. Team fouls, 7 on the Burros, 6 on Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Stick around, more of the halftime report coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsborough. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsborough. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsborough, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsborough.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Reed Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
Hillsboro Lumber is now accepting Hillsboro Christmas Cash. Use Hillsboro Christmas Cash to purchase the items you need to repair or remodel your home. Hillsboro Lumber can and will assist you with all your projects. They have all the building materials, including windows, doors, cabinets, flooring products, and they'll help you from start to finish to make sure your project is a great experience. If you're finishing up a project before winter or just wanting to get it started now, I'm suggesting you visit with Hillsboro Lumber, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Hillsboro Lumber now accepting Hillsboro Christmas Cash.
Harry Steele's back with you here on the Halftime Report. We'll bring in Keith Meyer once again, and Keith got off to a little bit of a slow start here to begin this game. However, a action-packed second quarter of play.
Well, the Burros, they're without their quarterback on the court. Sage Forseth, she runs the show out there for them, and when she's not there, it's going to take them a while to get used to other people bringing the ball up the court, other people being responsible for moving the ball side to side. So, I would attribute the Burros' slow start to at least a little bit to that issue. DVE, I think they had to get used to Hillsboro's size inside. I think they also had to get used to running they're running a flex offense where there's a lot of screening on the baseline, and then also screens where shooters come up to the elbow area and get open shots there. They got a little more comfortable with that in the second quarter and were able to start making some shots. Exciting in the last 10 seconds there. That banked in three-point shot by DVE, I kind of rolled my eyes like, oh, you got to call bank if you're going to count that one. Lo and behold, whatever you can do, I can do better. On the other end of the floor, another one banks in. So kind of fun for people to see as two banked three-pointers. Second half here, I look for if HCV can maintain their calm under pressure, and by that I mean defensive pressure from DVE, they're going to be fine. The DVE's got to maintain their presence inside, do their rebounding, run that flex offense, and get some people open and maybe get some easy inside shots.
Keith Meyer join us here on our Halftime Report, getting the coach's perspective. Take another break, then it's time for the second half coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
Phone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, Broadband Voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
It takes a lot of grit to be a farmer. The workday isn't defined by the number of hours you work, but by the work you do in those hours. And the job isn't done unless it pays off when the combines roll. So when the work gets tough and the work days get long, count on Golden Harvest to deliver strong genetics, local know-how, and a dedication to service. Contact Tim Cazzette, your local seed advisor, at 701-430-0877 and start seeing your hard work pay off.
Don't forget to subscribe to your live event by clicking on the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner on YouTube and click the notification bell so you'll be notified about every new video. Thanks for watching and listening to YourLiveEvent.com, powered by Hulsa Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. For more high school sports and information, visit rjbroadcasting.com/sports scores and schedules page.
Burrows inbound, it gets loose and is stolen away by Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Megan Lorton there. She'll bring it across half court, get it to Kurtz. Over to Riley and inside to Stegman. Stegman drives, puts up the shot, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for, still loose. Ended up with Hillsborough Central Valley, Caitlin Ensign. As they'll get it to Bergstrom, and she'll get it across half court. Get it to Magnuson. Whistle, and there's a foul before the shot on the ground. It'll be the first foul of the half for Drayton Valley Edinburgh.
I tell you, no matter what team you root for, that was nice to see Ensign fighting for the ball. She wasn't going to let anybody have that thing from her.
Off the inbounds, Gazette with the shot. That one's no good. Rebound still loose and is taken by Lorton, who gets it to Kurtz, who will dribble it across the line. Foul there on Drayton Valley Edinburgh was on Kaylee Pastoric. That's her third already. Over to Lorton, left wing. It's a two Stegman. She'll drive inside. Shot no good, but she's fouled. And two shots upcoming.
Stegman's good. You know, she's smooth in there. She knows she's worked on her inside game. She had a nice little shot fake there to draw Brecken up to her and then put the ball on the floor and went right around her, and that big step got her to the basket.
Bergstrom on the foul. That's her third. First shot up and good by Stegman. She's now has 10. Second shot upcoming. Free throws up, and it's good.
2 free throws.
2 for 2 for free throws for Stegman as Drayton Valley Edinburgh retakes a 1-point lead. Those get across. Magnuson to Brecken to Bergstrom. Ensign works inside to Magnuson. Magnuson turns, puts it up, and good. Abby Magnuson, she's got 12 now. And the Burros retake a 1-point lead. Kurtz dribbles it across half court. Drives to the left. Gets it to Stegman. Guarded by Brecken. She'll pass it inside. Shot is blocked and rebounded by Hillsborough Central Valley. Tiffany Kazette. Riley there on the shot.
Nice switch inside by the two big girls from HCV.
Inside to Magnuson. She'll put it up and good. Abby Magnuson with the bucket. Burros lead by 3. Kurtz across the timeline. Guarded by Kazette. As a kicked ball there by Kazette on the pass by Kurtz. A reset. 22 seconds remain on the shot clock. Pastoric will inbound it. Gets it to Lorton. To Riley at the three-point line. Inside, another kicked ball. Again on Hillsborough Central Valley. As now 20 seconds on the shot clock. Then they might reset it a little bit. So on that sequence, only 2 seconds went off on the shot clock. As they'll have it at 17. Pastoric to inbound. It's to Riley at the three-point line. To Stegman. Stegman, she'll launch up a three, and good! Casey Stegman with the three-point attempt. Rose bringing it across half court. Ensign with it. To Kazette. Back to Ensign. Dribble to the right. Magnuson. No good on the shot, and it's rebounded by Riley. Kurtz brings it baseline. Back out to Stegman. Now once again to Kurtz. It's the screen, picks up the dribble. Over to Riley, she'll dribble, blocked! Blocked by Magnuson, gets the rebound, Burrows back with it. Ensign with it, Magnuson, she'll launch up a three, that one's good! Abby Magnuson with the three-pointer. Has a timeout called as Hillsborough Central Valley leads 30-27 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
There's a lot to love about Hillsborough, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsborough embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsborough invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsborough. Visit hillsborough-nd.com to learn more about Hillsborough, a small town with big opportunity.
Hillsborough Central Valley with a 3-point lead, 30-27. 4:55 remaining in the third quarter on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
DVE came out this half with some full court pressure. They weren't really ready mentally to do that yet, though, because when the ball went through the hoop, they didn't immediately switch to defenses, which is what you have to do to make full court pressure tough.
Stegman with it, she'll drive, gets it inside, and a foul is called on Hillsborough Central Valley. Going to say that was a shot, so 2 shots upcoming. As Sydney Brecken with the foul called. That'll be her third.
That's the old situation where the coach yells from the bench, straight up, straight up. She brought her arm down a little bit, and that's why she ended up with the foul.
First free throw by Stegman, up and good. Second shot upcoming. Up and good.
2 free throws for Casey
Stegman with a pair of free throws. They trail by 1, does Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Girls trying to get it up court. Ensign to Kazette. As a whistle, and we're going to have a foul called. Foul called on Lorton as she tried to get the steal. That's her first, team's second. Inside inbound, Magnuson. She'll drive. Brecken with the pass that's stolen away. Kurtz with it, she'll drive, and good. Grace Kurtz with her second bucket. She's got a total of 6. Rose bring it up court with Bergstrom. To Brecken, now back to Bergstrom, over to Ensign, right wing. Inside, Brecken, they back outside, gets it to Magnuson, shot no good, but rebound by Brecken, up and good. Sydney Brecken with the basket. Her second bucket, she's got 4. Rose lead by 1. Kurtz with the dribble, gets it inside to Riley. She'll put up the shot, no good, and rebounded by the Burros, Tiffany Kazette. Bergstrom brings it across the timeline. Over to Magnuson. Picks up her dribble. Gets it inside, and we're going to have a foul called on Riley. Be her first.
That's hard to stop when one big girl has the defender on her back and the other big girl is making an entry pass from the outside.
Ensign inbounds, Kazette. Shot and good. Tiffany Kazette, catch and shoot. She's got 5. Back up court with Kurtz. To Pastoric. Inside to Riley, they get it to Lorton. Lorton drives inside the paint, puts up the jumper, no good, and rebounded by Ensign. Roselle will get it across the timeline. Kazette picks up the dribble, is double teamed. Ensign ends up with it, back to Kazette. Pass is batted out, and possession will remain with Hillsborough Central Valley.
Ensign right now is scrapping so hard, and she's keeping her teammates she's kind of bailing him out. They ended up with a double team on the ball there, and Gazette nearly lost it, but Ensign hustled over there, got the loose ball, kept the ball in possession of the Burros, and as a result, they get the ball out of bounds.
Reckon checks out for Hillsborough Central Valley. Anna Spokley checks in. Officials having a conference. As Drayton Valley Edinburgh will take their first timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll take 30 as well. Hillsborough Central Valley leads 34-31 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard.
Hi, this is Isaac Whitley, a student athlete at Hillsborough High School. I urge everyone to show good sportsmanship both on and off the field or court. Show respect for the other players, coaches, referees, and fans too. By doing so, it shows class and respect for the game. Thank you, and once again, I encourage us to all show good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsborough. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsborough office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Burros lead by 3. Ensign to inbound. Gets it Gazette. She'll fire from the free throw line, and good. Gazette. She's now has 7. Kurtz brings it across the timeline. It's it to Riley at the elbow. To Stegman, top of the key. Back to Riley. She'll launch up a 3. That one is no good. Rebounded by the Titans, Megan Lorton. Get it back out to Pastoric, to Riley. Stegman at the baseline. She'll drive inside, puts up the shot, and good! Casey Stegman with the bucket. Pass to Bergstrom, gets it across the timeline. Magnuson, she'll launch up another 3, no good. Rebounded by Stegman. Pushed up across the court, pass to Kurt. She'll put up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Magnuson. On up court by Bergstrom. Pass over to Magnuson. She'll drive, put up the shot, no good. Bergstrom with the rebound, puts it back for 2. McKenna Bergstrom with her first points of the game. Burros lead by 5. Kurtz across half court. Spins, drives inside, puts up the shot. That one is no good. Rebound, put back is good. Kaylee Pastoric with her first points. Gazette with it, a 3-point line over to Ensign, to Bergstrom. Drives, pass inside to Magnuson, up and good. And the foul. Abby Magnuson with the bucket. And 1 free throw upcoming.
I'm not sure if Bergstrom actually saw Magnuson coming across the lane unless she had eyes in the back of her head. She saw something white in the lane there, and she kind of tossed it, and it just so happened that Magnuson was cutting across the lane. It worked out well.
Magnuson free throw shot, no good, and rebounded by Drayton Valley Edinburgh, Casey Stegman. She'll bring it up court, guarded by Magnuson. Over to Riley. Hand off to Kurt. She'll drive inside. Sit back out to Riley, to Pastoric. Back to Riley, top of the key. Over to Lorden, left wing. Back to Pastoric, to Riley, and we'll have a foul called on Hillsborough Central Valley. We'll get a fresh 35 as the shot clock was down to 3.
Yeah, you get down to 3 seconds and you foul somebody, that really bails them out.
And that's her 4th foul as well on Brecken. 35.6 seconds on the game clock. Stegman with it. She'll get it inside to Riley. Back outside to Stegman. She'll get it to Kurtz, top of the key. She'll launch a three, no good. Rebounded by Magnuson. Bros can hold for the last shot. Ensign with it, looking to get it across. Gets it to Holte. She'll get it across midcourt. As we'll have an offensive foul called on Anna Spokley. Tried to set up the screen. Not called for it.
Player control.
That's her second.
Sorry, Brady. It's player control foul. Set an illegal screen. Kind of gave her a shove from the back.
Game clock under 5. Riley with it, as we'll have a whistle going the other way. Turnover on Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Bros with 2.6 seconds. Inbound by Holte. Stolen away. Shot put up is no good, and that will end quarter number 3. 3 in the books, 1 quarter to play. Hillsborough Central Valley leads Drayton Valley Edinburgh 40-35 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
At Halstead Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Hi, this is Caitlin Ensign, student-athlete at Central Valley High School. I urge everyone to show good sportsmanship both on and off the field or court. Show respect for other players, coaches, referees, and fans, too. By doing so, it shows class and respect for the game. Thank you, and once again, I encourage all of us to show good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Head to quarter number 4. Points leaders for Hillsborough Central Valley. Abby Magnuson has 19. For Drayton Valley Edinburgh, Casey Stegman has 18. Looking at the foul situation, Sydney Brecken has 4 fouls for Hillsborough Central Valley. Also McKenna Bergstrom with 3. And for Drayton Valley Edinburgh, Madison Hermanson, she has 3 fouls as well. Titans with the inbound, Kurtz with it. Gets it to Stegman. Inside, shot up, no good, and rebounded by Hillsborough Central Valley, McKenna Bergstrom. Ensign gets it to Holte across the half-court line. She'll dribble, top of the key. Gets it over to Bergstrom, back to Holte. Holte drives, puts up the shot, no good, but a blocking foul is called on the Titans, and the Bros will shoot 2.
That was really nice in its simplicity. All she did was pass the ball to the wing. Ball's returned to Holte, and it opened a big gap right down the middle of the lane. She took advantage of it.
Riley with the foul call. That's her 3rd. 5th on the Titans. Holte, her first foul shot is up and no good.
One thing that could be telling here, depending on how long Brecken has to stay on the bench, Magnuson is going to be forced to play man-to-man on Stegman. And that could wear down Magnuson a little bit. Her offense might suffer from that.
Holte, second shot up and good. She has 6. Kurtz brings it across half court to Lorton. Guarded by Ensign. Riley at the elbow. Back to Stegman. Gets it over to Kurtz. Kurtz dribbles, gets it back to Riley, left elbow. Back to Stegman. As she traveled, Stegman with the travel. Turnover on the Titans. Those will take over. Holte gets the inbound to Bergstrom. To Spokley, over to Magnuson. Shot, she's stripped. As she puts it up, goes out of bounds. Ball will remain with Hillsborough Central Valley. 29 on the shot clock. Inside inbounds to Bergstrom as it's stolen away from her by Kurtz, and a foul called on Holte. That'll be the 5th on Hillsborough Central Valley.
That's one of those passes where you throw it and you go, oh no, give me that thing back. Where's the rubber band on that ball? I want it back.
That's the second personal on Corinna Holte as well. Titans with possession. Kurtz gets it to Hermanson. Over to Stegman, inside to Riley, no one there, and out of bounds. Turnover and possession back to Hillsboro Central Valley. 6:49 remains in the game. Inbound to Holte as a trip from her, able to keep up with it, and she's fouled. Foul there on Megan Lorton. That'll be her first. Will be the 6th on Drayton Valley Edinburgh.
Megan Lorton, her second. Team 6.
Bergstrom will inbound it. Gets it to Holte. Over to Bergstrom. Back to Holte. Bro's got to get it across, able to do so. Holte picks up the dribble, finds Magnuson at the three-point line. Inside to Spokley, turns, fires, no good. And rebound to Drayton Valley Edinburgh, Megan Lorton. Brought across by Kurtz. We'll settle it down. Dribble to the left, now left wing. Guarded by Holte. Gets it to Stegman. Three-point shot up and no good by Lorton, and rebounded by the Burros, Corinna Holte. She'll get across midcourt. Over to Spokley, now to Ensign. Ensign resets at the Burrow logo. Now dribbles it back. Back again to Holte. She works inside to Spokley. Through her hands and out of bounds. Turnover on the Burros. Back to Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Under 6 minutes to play, 5:48. Hillsboro Central Valley leads by 6, 41-35. Kurtz across half court. Over to Lorton. She'll dribble baseline. As a tie-up called, and possession arrow is to Hillsboro Central Valley.
Great defense by the Burros. They did keep their arms straight up that time and ended up with a jump ball.
Holte to inbound, gets it to Bergstrom, back to Holte. Double teamed, able to break it. She'll get it across the line. As we'll have a double dribble called on Corinna Holte. Turnover on the Burros once again. As substitutions, out is Hermanson, and in again is Kaylee Pastoric. 5.5 to play. Inbound to Kurtz. Over to Riley. Riley dribbles to the baseline. Picks it up. It's a to Stegman. Back to Kurtz at the three-point line. Dribble to her right. Gets back to Stegman. She'll put up a three, and good! Casey Stegman with the three-pointer. She's got 21. Rose get it across midcourt with Magnuson. Back to Bergstrom. To Ensign. Spokley tried to get to Bergstrom. Pass is knocked away, but Magnuson ends up with it. She'll put up a shot and is fouled. To the line goes Abby Magnuson for 2. As Casey Stegman will be called for the foul. That's her first. 7th on Drayton Valley Edinburgh. So from here on out, the Burros are shooting. First free throw by Magnuson, up and good. Now Magnuson has 20. Spokley checks out. Brecken checks back in.
Spokley gave him some nice quality minutes off the bench there. Did a great job while Brecken was out.
Remember, Brecken with 4 fouls. Second free throw up and good for Magnuson. She's got 21 now. Ties her with Stegman for the most points scored by either team. Kurtz with it. It's it to Riley. Back to Stegman. She'll dribble. Baseline. Puts up the shot. Blocked. And rebounded by Magnuson. Pushed across by Holte. Stegman. And we'll have a jump ball called. And possession arrow is to Drayton Valley Edinburgh. 43-38 with 4:27 to play in the game. Burrows lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well on yourliveevent.com.
It's time to get rid of those old energy-wasting appliances for new, efficient appliances from Olson Hardware and Appliances in Hillsboro. Top brand names like LG, Whirlpool, and GE. Stoves, dishwashers, refrigerators, freezers, washers, and dryers. Olson Hardware also services old ones too. Plus, they have all the other hardware one would need for updating plumbing or other tasks around the house or yard. It's all at Olson Hardware and Appliance in Hillsboro. 636-4151. That's 636-4151 for Olson Hardware and Appliance.
Back here as Hillsboro Central Valley leads by 5, 43-38 with 4:27 to play. Hillsboro Central Valley looking to extend their unbeaten to begin the season, trying to go 3-0. Rose return to the court again on Friday. They'll face Grafton. Grafton currently ranked number 3 in the state on the brand new North Dakota media poll. That game in Central Valley. We'll have that live for you on yourliveevent.com. Titans 2 inbound, brought across by Riley. Gets it to Kurtz. Over to Pastorik, back to Riley. To Pastorik, works it around to Kurtz, top of the key.
Burrows have switched to a 2-3 zone here.
Pastorik back to Riley. Pastorik launches a 3 from the wing, and that's good!
That's the way to beat a zone. Hit that outside shot.
She has 5. Burrows try to bring it across. Bergstrom is fouled by Lorton. That'll be her second. 8th on the Titans. So 1-1 for Hillsboro Central Valley. Bergstrom to shoot the 1-1. First shot up, no good, and rebounded by Drayton Valley Edinburgh to Riley. So bring it across half court. It's it to Kurtz, right wing. Stegman back to Riley. Riley dribbles, drives. That one is blocked by Brecken and rebounded by Magnuson. Bergstrom brings it up court, and she is fouled. And 2 shots upcoming. Kurtz there on the foul. That'll be her second, 9th on the Titans.
Number 3, Grace Kurtz. Her second, the team 9th.
Bergstrom to attempt the foul shots. First shot up and no good. One more upcoming. Bergstrom shot up, no good, and rebounded in by the Titans. Stegman. Out up court, Kurtz. Dribbles around the 3-point line, now inside, gets it back out to Stegman. Over to Kurtz. Picks up her dribble, gets it back to Stegman. 3-point line, she'll drive inside, back out to Kurtz. Kurtz 3-point attempt, that one is no good. Rebounded by the Burrows, Bergstrom. Bergstrom drives, gets it to Ensign at the 3-point line. Ensign will back up and slow it back down. Gets it to Holte. Now to Magnuson. Magnuson drives baseline, and we'll have a blocking foul called on Drayton Valley Edinburgh. That'll be on Stegman. And Magnuson to the line to shoot 2.
Titan foul on number 22, Casey Stegman, her second.
So 10th team foul on the Titans. Rose now in the double bonus. Magnuson to attempt the free throws. Up and good. Magnuson with 22.
Quiet gym, you can hear the swish of the net as it goes in.
Second shot by Magnuson, up and good. Magnuson, she is 8 for 8 at the free throw line tonight. Kurtz brings it across half court. Inside to Riley. She'll put up the shot. No good. Gets the rebound. Kurtz with it at the three-point line. Back to Riley. Guarded by Brecken. Back over to Kurtz. Back to Riley. She'll launch up a three. No good. Offensive rebound. Put back in and good. Stegman there for Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Rose get it across the line with Ensign. Rose lead by 2, just under 2 minutes to play. Stolen. Lorden with the layup up and good. Her first points, and we're tied at 45. Bergstrom across the line. Back to Holte. Holte picks up the dribble, gets it to Brecken. Back to Holte. Drives right side. Back to Brecken. She'll put the shot in. Good! Sydney Brecken with the bucket. She's got 6 out up court. Now back to Kurtz. Under 90 seconds to play. Pastora with it. Back to Kurtz. And we'll have a timeout called by Drayton Valley Edinburgh. We'll take one as well. Burroughs lead 47-45 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
This is Carson Henningsgaard, student athlete at Central Valley High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage to your reputation, and damage to your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 43,000 participants here in North Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Minute 23 remains. Hillsborough Central Valley with a 2-point lead. It's been a close game throughout. Last time the Titans had the lead was with about 4 seconds remaining in the first half. They held that lead for about 2 seconds. As the Titans made a three-pointer, it was quickly answered by the Burros at the first half horn. Inbounded, gets it to Stegman. She'll launch up a three, that's good!
Wow.
Casey Stegman with the three-pointer, and Drayton Valley Edinburgh leads by 1, and we'll have a turnover and a travel called on Hillsborough Central Valley. Titans with possession. Minute 13 remains in the game. Pastoric to inbound it for DVE. Gets it to Riley. Full 35 on the shot clock. Back to Pastoric. To Kurtz. Titans will wait, use up some clock. Guarded by Holte. Gets it to Stegman. Guarded by Magnuson. Stegman on the drive. Back to Riley. Thought about the shot, gets it to Lorden. Back to Kurtz. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kurtz, back to Lorden. She'll launch up a three. That one is no good. Pastoric with the rebound, but she stepped out of bounds. And possession over to Hillsborough Central Valley. Also would have been a shot clock violation as well. 32.7 seconds remain. Rose trying to get in, able to do so with Ensign. Back to Bergstrom. Holte. It's a screen from Ensign. Picks up the dribble, now back to Ensign, and Hillsborough Central Valley will take a timeout with 28 seconds remain. We'll keep it here for the final 28 seconds. 26 is on the shot clock. Rose trail by 1. We'll bring in Keith Meyer, and Keith is for Coach Katormson for Hillsborough Central Valley, just drawing up, I guess, the best play that you have here.
Well, first of all, the good thing, the timing of the timeout was critical. You could see that, nothing was going to get set up. They did get the ball across half court, but they had no idea what they were going to do after that. So calling the timeout, and drawing up a play now. You try and get your best shoot of the ball in a good position, which probably means get it to Magnuson at the elbow or the block and let her go to work. Might see a double post here, but I would fully expect this ball is going to go inside at least for one touch.
Also, foul situation, Drayton Valley Edinburgh has 10. So the Burros, if they are fouled, they're shooting 2. Hillsborough Central Valley with a couple fouls to give, they're at 5.
Okay, you've got, at least in the preliminary here, you've got Magnuson on the ball side block, Brecken out on the wing, and that's the easiest place to enter the post from.
Bergstrom will inbound it. Gets it to Ensign in the backcourt. Ensign gets it across the line. Inside to Magnuson at the elbow. To Brecken, now back to Magnuson. That one through the hands and out of bounds. However, we'll have a conference between officials as it will be Hillsborough Central Valley basketball. Good job by the officials to talk it over, get the call correct, as Hillsborough Central Valley will call the timeout as well. They'll call a full timeout with 17.7 seconds remaining in the ballgame on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here with 17.7 seconds remain. Drayton Valley Edinburgh with a 1-point lead at 48-47. Bros will inbound the ball along the baseline. They have 15 to shoot on the shot clock. Ensign to inbound it right from the second L in Hillsborough.
You might see a pick from Brecken for Magnuson, so Magnuson can go right down the middle.
Ensign inbound, gets it to Holte. Holte drives, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound fought for, and it's taken by Kurtz. Burros have to foul, and Ensign fouls Stegman there. That's only the 6th, however, on Hillsborough Central Valley. So Burros with one more foul. Holte checks out for Kazette. 9.7 seconds remain. As it looks like Drayton Valley Edinburgh, they'll call out their timeout. We'll keep it here for the final 9.7 as if you're Drayton Valley Edinburgh, just almost got to just get your best inbounds play to be able to get the ball and let them foul and hope you make the 2 free throws to make it a 3-point game.
I would guess this inbounds pass is going to go to Stegman one way or the other. Either a direct entry to her or a catch and then a throw to Stegman. What the Burros need to do is absolutely deny the ball. They can't let somebody cut straight to the basketball and get an easy inbounds. They need to stay between their girl and the ball.
Stegman 6 of 8 at the free throw line tonight. She's made her last 4. Titans to inbound it. They get it to Riley. Still loose as pass is to Pastoric, and she's fouled by Brecken as that will be her 5th. So Kaylee Pastoric will shoot the 1-and-1. 5.6 remains. As Brecken fouls out, Holte will come in for her. Pastoric with her first shot in the 1-and-1. Shots up and good. Kaylee Pastor with her first made free throw. As Hillsborough Central Valley will take a timeout with 5.6 seconds remain. As Drayton Valley Edinburgh now leads by 2, 49-47. As I'll get the scoreboard change and corrected.
I think this, whether it's a rebound or a made shot and then take the ball out of bounds, that first pass, I think, just has to go long. I really believe that. They need to throw it down court. Hope that it is a white jersey that catches it down there, because inbounding it at the far end of the court and then trying to dribble up and get a decent shot, I just don't think there's enough time for that. So just got to heave it down court, set a pick down there, and hopefully somebody comes free and gets that long pass.
Historic to attempt her second free throw. And 5.6 seconds remain. Drayton Valley Edinburgh leads by 1. Now by 2. Historic with the second shot. Up and no good. Rebound fought for. And shot made up and good by Megan Lorton. As that will run out of time, as Drayton Valley Edinburgh will pick up the victory 51-47. As the Titans, they improve to 2-1 on the season. Burrows fall to 2-1. Stay tuned, post-game show coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Sydney Brecken, student athlete at Hillsborough High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage your reputation, and damage your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
Having money to get your crop in the ground isn't enough. What's your plan? Where do you want to be years down the road? Hello, this is Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. We care about you and your farming operation. We want to help you to be successful. Don't settle for any financial institution. Choose one that understands your current needs and can help you work towards your long-term goals and objectives. We have a long history based in the Red River Valley. We pride ourselves on understanding agriculture, and we'd be honored to be your bank. The Goose River Bank, strong community, member FDIC.
Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia. Looking at your certified seed there with wheat and barley from Nedham Seeds.
We've got a new wheat variety for next year called Trigger, real high yielding variety from Lima Grain. Pretty excited about that one. And then we'll have our Rebel wheat variety that's been really good quality, decent yields as well. And then we'll have some SY Velda as well. We're going to handle some Pinnacle barley again, so a 2-row variety.
Nedham Seeds at Caledonia. Rocky's number is 701-430-1149.
My name is Abby Magnuson from Central Valley High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let your friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This is a message brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com as Hillsborough Central Valley falls to Drayton Valley Edinburgh. The Titans with the victory 51-47. Titans improve to 2-1 on the season. And at the score by quarter, Hillsborough Central Valley with an 8-6 lead after the first quarter of play. At halftime, it was 23-22, a really wild end to the final half as Ella Kittleson banked home a three-point shot with under 5 seconds remain. However, at the buzzer, Corinna Holte with a banked three-point shot of her own to give Hillsborough Central Valley a 1-point lead, 23-22 going into the half. After the third quarter, Bros able to extend their lead. They led by 4, 40-36 with only 8 minutes to play. However, Drayton Valley Edinburgh comes storming back, able to pick up the victory in a final of 51-47. Take a break. We'll name our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game in 2 minutes on YourLiveEvent.com.
Rural life isn't for everyone, But those who know it and love it wouldn't have it any other way. As a farmer-owned cooperative, Ag Country Farm Credit Services supports rural communities in agriculture with reliable, consistent credit financial services, which helps farmers produce more affordable food and encourages long-term investments in rural communities. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, proud to support the communities where we live and work.
Bloomfield Enterprises has your next utility and landscaping trailer. Whether you need to haul your toys or you need to haul your new tractor, Big Tex utility trailers are designed to accommodate a wide variety of cargo, including golf carts, ATVs, lawnmowers, or whatever else you may need to haul, with different models and features available to fit your needs. Call Ben and Tim at 701-430-0877 and get your new trailer from Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
My name is Chase Fossum from Hillsboro High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This message brought to you by the Hillsboro High School District.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. At RDK, we specialize in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and offer the full line of precision planting products. Walking your fields with you, helping you identify maintenance issues on your planter, developing a plan that puts you back in control of your planter. That's what we do here at RDK. Call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Back here, it's time now for our RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Game. We'll name one for each team. First for Drayton Valley Edinburgh, Casey Stegman led all players on the court. She had 26 points. Also had a couple big three-pointers there in the fourth quarter, as well as at the line was key for her as she finished 6 of 8 at the free throw line. And for Hillsboro Central Valley, we'll give that to Abby Magnuson. Abby finished with 23 points, 10 in the first half, had 13 in the second half. Also, she was a perfect 8 for 8 at the free throw line. So those are your two RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Game. Brought to you by RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. Randy, Darla, and the team at RDK Enterprises congratulate both of them on being the Precision Players of the Game. Visit them online, planterdoc.com. Take another break. We'll name our post-game connection coming up on yourliveevent.com.
The Hillsboro Cafe welcomes you to stop in, get some great food, whether it's for breakfast, lunch, or just a bakery treat. Be sure to keep up with their daily specials by checking out their Facebook page. And remember, if you're short on time and on the go, get your orders to go from the Hillsboro Cafe. Give them a call at 701-636-2073. They'd love to hear requests for future flavors of the month with the Cupcakes for Lunch program. Just send them an email, text, or let them know the next time you're in at the Hillsboro Cafe. The Hillsboro Cafe is hiring for cooks. Stop in for an application today at the Hillsboro Cafe.
Hi, this is Joey Cameron from Central Valley High School. Work hard at everything you do in life, schoolwork, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick with you in the future. It also helps to be a good role model to younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents and fans who work together to build team and community spirit. They believe it takes parents, as well as community support and commitment for team success, both on and off the field or court. You can be a member of the Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club. Contact Carissa Olson or Dave Knutsvig for more information.
Back here, it's time now for our post-game connection from Halstead Telephone Company. For Drayton Valley Edinburgh, they did a great job there running that flex offense that they had to run, able to get a lot of off-ball screens, able to get some of the players around in space. They're able to lead them to some mid-range shots that they were able to hit, and ended up propelling them to a 4-point victory, winning this game 51-47. Titans now are 2-0 in Region 2 competition to begin the season. both boroughs, 0-1 in region play. Stick around. We'll have final stats. Hope to see if we can get to talk to Coach Tony Gutarmson. At the very least, we'll have our stats coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, this is Reagan Baszler from Hillsborough High School. Work hard at everything you do in life: school, work, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick to you in the future. It also helps you to be a good role model to the younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Hillsborough School District.
Back here, it's time now for our final stats here for both teams. First, we'll run down the stats for Hillsborough Central Valley. Number 2, Corinna Holte with 6 points. Also had a couple of rebounds, finished with 2 fouls. Tiffany Gazette had 7 points, as well as I got her down for 5 rebounds, also 1 foul. Kenna Bergstrom with 2 points. Couple of rebounds and 3 fouls. Sydney Brecken had 6 total points, also 4 rebounds for her, and she fouled out with 5 fouls. Stella Benson had 3 points and 2 rebounds. And Abby Magnuson, another double-double for her. She also finished with 23 points. Free throw for Hillsborough Central Valley. Finish 11 for Finish 11 for 19, the final 4 free throws for Hillsborough Central Valley, 11 for 19. Final stats for Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Number 3, Grace Kurtz, finished with 6 points, a couple rebounds, and 2 fouls as well. Kaylee Pastoric for DVE finished with 6 points. Megan Lorton had 4 points, both of those coming in the 4th quarter. Emily Riley with 6 points, all of them coming in the 2nd quarter. Ella Kittleson had 3 points, a 3-pointer in the final 5 seconds there of the first half. And Casey Stegman, she ended up with 26 points. At the free throw line for Drayton Valley Edinburgh, they finished 9 for 12. Team fouls for both teams. Hillsborough Central Valley finished with 14, had 7 in each half. Drayton Valley Edinburgh would finish with 16 team fouls, 6 in the first half, 10 in the second half. Stick around. We'll have one more segment coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Ryan Opdahl of Farmers Union Insurance Hillsborough. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Rich Gerke or I at our Hillsborough office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777 or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Ryan Opdahl of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsborough. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsborough. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsborough, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsborough.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Back here as Hillsborough Central Valley picks up their first defeat of the season. They fall to Drayton Valley Edinburgh, a final of 51-47. Hillsborough Central Valley will return to the court. Coming up Friday night in Central Valley, they will face off against the Grafton Spoilers. In the newly released Class B media poll, the Spoilers are ranked number 3 in the state, as we'll get a quick word here from the head coach for Hillsborough Central Valley, Tony Tormson. And Coach, a tough loss here tonight.
Yes, it was.
Just talk a little bit here about what Drayton was able to do there in that fourth quarter there to retake the lead and end up getting the win by 4 points.
Well, I think there are just a couple things that added up over the course of that quarter. Didn't guard the three-point line as well as I would have liked. We couple second chance points where we didn't grab the rebound. I think for the most part we've been shooting, and we're only 3 games in, but I think our free throw shooting has been improved, but a couple misses there, and just kind of, it all added up, a couple turnovers, which from, they've been pressuring us a good portion of the game, or off and on throughout the game, and it didn't really give us too much trouble till the end there. So I thought our games last week, we were able to handle that pretty well, and so I don't know, a little surprised, I guess, but it's something that we can learn from, and there's still a lot of good things, and I know that we'll learn from them, and we'll keep getting better.
Yeah, then you gotta regroup quickly here, as you got a very good third-ranked Grafton coming up on Friday night.
Yep, we know it'll be a tough one, and they got a very good, several good players, but one particularly very good one with Carly Sieben, and she can shoot it from pretty much anywhere. So we got to again be ready to guard outside the arc, but also be ready to help on drives. She'll try to get to the basket as well. They'll pressure us. They'll put some pressure on for a good portion of the game too, I would think, until they would feel comfortable. So we got some things we can work on these next 2 days, and we'll see what happens on Friday.
All right, Tony, a tough loss tonight. We appreciate you joining us here for a couple of words, and we'll see you on Friday.
Yep, thank you guys.
All right, Tony Tormson joining us on our post-game show here, as again we will have that for you on Friday night on yourliveevent.com. For our executive producer Mark Forseth, as well as our cameraman and board op there, Keith Meyer, also Mason Richter, who we got trained in here. He'll be helping me out on Friday night. I'm Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good night, everybody.